Good night, everyone. Welcome to the Wolfpack Security. Bringing out my buddy Refugee. What's up, man? Good
What
night.
up, dude?
I
How
see you
you?
having your
My
lunch.
drink, my brownies.
Ty, what's up? Good night, man.
Hey, how's
Doing?
it going?
Awesome. Welcome up. Thank you. So many messages, DMs I'm getting right now.
Popular
Long time.
man.
um, Hello, Mrs. Denice, Randolph. We have Refugee commenting as well. Rejects in the house. Thank you, guys. By the way, like and retweet our tweet. I'm actually gonna send it to people in a group as well, so they know we are live. Refugee, how excited are you, man? I mean, I downloaded the app. I'm an Android user, right? I downloaded the app and, oh man, I am very excited. This was like, I don't want to say others, centralized or decentralized change, but, the app itself, it's like, number one, man, like I've never seen an app so beautiful and actually with a facility of using, right? It doesn't like slow down or anything like that. I'm excited. I was surprised as well. Not that I did not expect, of course I did, but I was surprised that I was waiting for a 10 and we got like 11. How about you, man? What do you think about the app?
Considering I'm an iOS user, I don't know. but
Oh,
yeah, but when the yeah, I know, yeah, I've already had my hands on it. Whatever. I'll wait for the real deal. I like the real deal.
yeah.
Yeah, he's just flexing now, Ty. That's man. Can you
Yeah.
hack him? Can you hack him and turn his computer
Yeah.
off?
I got it.
Not me. James isn't here tonight. That's the hacker.
Yeah, I expect iOS to be out soon, anyways. But from the reports of everybody on Twitter and the Spaces, they're reporting for the most part a seamless experience.
How easy is
The
this,
user
man?
interface is pretty slick. It's fast. Nothing lags too bad. No, it doesn't lag at all. I haven't heard of any lagging. But it's supposed to be buttery smooth. There's a couple of
It's
glitches here and
very, very.
there.
Hold on, hold on. By the way, I'm not on the Wi-Fi. No, I am actually, but I'm very, very far. I'm not anymore. Let me just disconnect because I always lose signal here.
Well, it shows you
This is
decent,
how
dude.
fast. Hold on. Let me clear everything up. This is just a wallet that I had with a very small amount just for using, right? So I'm gonna hold up. I'm gonna show it here, and this is just how. Can I click on it? Stake. That's how, and that's my 4G internet, which is not very good. You see how fast it goes? Wait. Now I'm just gonna put the amount of tokens, whatever it is, and then I put in 90 days, and then I just click to stake, man. This is awesome.
Yeah, the desktop was pretty seamless as well too. The DApp on dex.𝗖𝗧.pro was pretty smooth. The second I got the link and we verified it was a verified link, I dove head in and staked my entire bag. Pretty seamless. I did admit it took me like 8 times because I didn't realize I didn't have enough ETH for the gas in there. So I
You'll
was like,
do
what the hell?
it.
I was like, what the hell? I want my steak. I was like, everybody's staking. I was like, I want my steak. I was like, why ain't it staking? Turned out I didn't have enough. So
Man,
It'll do
by
it.
the way, the beginning of the app. Hold on, let me see if I can show it to you guys. The beginning of the app. Look at that. How cool is this, man? Did you see the wolf? I just remember when everybody was complaining, saying the other one, the wolf, had a piggy tail. This one looks amazing, man. I don't know about you guys, but all of the Wolfpack commenting here, I am excited. I finally got my hands on it. I was actually expecting for a little, while I was using the app to slow down a little bit, but nothing. Like it goes very fast. It's very easy to manage and to stake. Oh my God! You just put in the amount of tokens, the time, and click on stake, and everything was just so easy. I cannot wait for the debit card to come out so I can actually use it. Do a testing and see how it's gonna be done. And let me tell you guys something. A lot of you are gonna say I'm crazy, but it is recorded. Tonight is the 8th. I mean, it's the 2nd of the 8th, right? So I think I was there when, of course, I'm not comparing right now because in the future we're definitely going to be bigger. I'll tell you that much. But of course, I'm not comparing, say, the Pro right now to Binance. But in the beginning, the Binance was actually the first one that I used right back in the days. And when BNB came out, I saw how crazy the prices went up, and I saw the few amount of utility, he had back in the days. Now I'm not speaking of today, but I'm saying, I don't know, Ty, if you remember, was it like $1 something when it came out? It was even less than that, maybe.
What was that?
Binance?
Binance? Oh yeah, it was under that. I'm pretty sure it was under $1.
It was like 10
very
cents.
cheap,
It was
man.
like 10 cents 5 years ago.
Yeah, it was pretty low.
I'm saying this in the future. I'm not speaking of this month or this bull run, right? Let me make this clear. But this bull run that will come. But in the next 2, maybe top max 3 years, 2024, 2025. The way things are going right now, I can see Saitama's token with a price of more than $100 easily. Like that might sound crazy. That might sound crazy for right now, for tonight's date, yes. But in general, how the app is working and how big of the exchange we got and how many packs we have around the world, and through the toughest times, the community has been there like no other. And we have the play to earn games coming out. We have the 𝗖𝗧 coming out. We're going to have our own metaverse as well. And then we're going to have our own blockchain, man. This is crazy. So once all of this happens, and this is my opinion, by the way, none of this is financial advice for all of you guys, listening and watching. But I definitely see it with more than $100. Just like Ethereum back in the days was impossible for many. How BNB will never reach to $100 or $10, people used to say. But hey, man, in a few years, we saw how they turned out. So if our dApps keep working the way they're doing, and we just keep on adding like we have been in the past, man, oh my God. My opinion, right? I'm not speaking, from the devs or for the devs, but my opinion is I definitely see Saitama worth more than $100.
Well, I think the possibility has been proven in the market, many times before.
Yeah.
It's all about working through the bears, because the ones that can get through the bears are the ones that usually succeed, because then they're in position to take control of the bull. And at the same time, there's another thing to keep in mind too. If you think about Saitama, or if you think about Rise Up, when Rise Up's BSC at the moment, and then Saitama is Ethereum, but they're backed by Ethereum and BSC. So if Ethereum was to go to $10,000, Saitama's value is going to go up extremely just because it's backed by Ethereum. That's not anything necessarily that Saitama, and the same thing with BSC. If BSC was all of a sudden to go to $1,000 tomorrow, everybody's token on BSC would go up drastically. You'd see the entire market, every token built on BSC would go up. So it's a big thing to be able to get through it, because sometimes the bull helps you in ways you can't even control, and the bear hurts you in ways that you can't control. So as a project, it's about being prepared for that bear market and working through it. And if you can do that and hit the bull market with the products ready to go, it's on, and it's been proven time and again, it's possible. So, anybody to say it's impossible hasn't been paying attention.
I have seen, a crypto just proved me wrong in many, many terms and many times before. And I have seen some crazy, unbelievable things. I have seen friends who came out of nothing with a few, there was a friend of mine who used to put $50 every week. He used to put into crypto $50 every week, $50 every week. And within 3 years, my buddy, he was a multimillionaire. Like he made a lot of money. And I have a lot of friends who, been in crypto for a while. And it's been a blessing, for them. Even if you've been in and out, right? Sometimes you buy and then you take profit and you leave and then you get scared because people saying Bitcoin's going to crash. It's a bubble. And then people leave, right? Even if you're a newbie like that back in the days, like I was, they tend to come back, in the next or the following bull run. They're not gonna make as much profit, but they tend to come back. And I've been following Bitcoin since it was $16, $12 around that price, and I have seen crazy things in months. I've seen, going up to 300, going up to 3,000 something, going up to 17, 69, and I know we're just waiting, we're in a bearish, I'm going to put it like that, in a bearish moment, and soon everything should be better. And once it happens, end of the year, beginning of the year, tomorrow, whenever it is, when it happens, everyone's going to think different, right? But I've seen Ethereum, TRX, BNB, Doji, SHIB, and I just keep on thinking, oh my God, those tokens, they've done that. And back in the days, they had less community members and no utilities, right? A few of them. And they went up like crazy. So a project with all of that, and plus in the next bull run should definitely do a lot better. And I see, great times for our Saitama. Amazing. I don't know, Refuge, if you want to add on to something else. I just spoke too much.
No, man. We're just waiting for everything to fall into place. They've got to get the app out. Every tech company is going to do this. Get something out, get a little bit of analytics, figure out the little glitches, give an update. Maybe perhaps they'll get it out within the next 24 hours to 24 to 48 hours. We know Apple's not very far behind when Android releases. So for everybody that's in this project, that they've been waiting this long for it, everybody that's been in this bear market that's been waiting long for it, and we're still going to wait till the bear market turns around, right? But why not try to build a little bit of momentum and steam behind our little push with the bear market now with something like 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗘𝗖𝗧 Pro? The reports are flawless.
But there's just not doctors over
Every
here,
app,
right?
every app is going to have, a small margin of error for users to have problems and glitches. It's part of technology. It's part of app development, and it's part of, technology, whatever. It's going to happen. You can't prevent it. It's going to happen. If we are lucky enough to have something go 100% when it launches, even better. We prepare for the unexpected, but we always see the best out of everything. So, but we plan for the best.
I can't wait to see what the burn will do with this massive ecosystem we're building. This will make $100 easily achievable. Yes, people forget that. I forget that because there's so many great things going on. We have such a big ecosystem now that there's so many things going on that sometimes I forget that we're going to have the 𝗖𝗧 coming out soon. And then we have many other things, right? Because there's always good news. So it is amazing, man. I definitely expect that. No, I did not see your DM. I'm going to check it out now.
Hey, make sure to send the link. Hey, make sure I send the link to somebody who I asked you about.
I sent it to
Okay,
Empress.
cool. Yeah, she was getting ready. She was holding a space too. So
yeah, I sent it to her.
Cool.
By the way, Donald, I'm gonna do the giveaway until I figure it out how to send the others, which I tried one, but I don't know what went wrong. And we're gonna do the giveaway, and I'm gonna ask the person to send you the address. Okay, Donald. But I am gonna show the NFT that we are gonna do the giveaway on, so everybody can see. Hold on 1 second. Okay. This is it, guys. Amazing. Look at that.
3D dimensional. Cool.
Yeah. That's the NFT for the giveaway tonight. Make sure you like and retweet this tweet right here that says we are live in order for you to participate, okay? Also, they're talking about government deals and scheduled mass burns. Yes, man, but that's speculation. I don't talk about speculation. There's a lot of speculation going on. I know there's many things that are about to happen, but until they become news and not a speculation, I don't want to talk about it. Ty, what's up? What did you
let's
bring
get to Ty.
us? For,
What's up?
when
What's
they're
up? Well,
here?
we were going to go through I was going to start with the rug screener and just kind of work into 𝗖𝗓𝗡𝗘𝗖𝗧, because you can access the 𝗖𝗓𝗡𝗘𝗧scan through the rug screener anyway. That way we can kind of go over both a little bit.
Right.
I'll like I said, I'll just briefly start with the rug screener and give an idea of what it shows, and then I'll go to the 𝗖𝗓𝗡𝗘𝗧scan and show what you do to find that same information pretty much.
Wolfpack, I believe a lot of you that are here know how to, look through on 𝗖𝗓𝗡𝗘𝗧scan, but I feel like a lot of new investors are here as well. So it's good that you guys learn how to use 𝗖𝗓𝗡𝗘𝗧scan and where to search, how to connect, and much more that Ty's going to be showing us right now. So make sure you guys pay attention to that. Let's go, Ty. You want to share the screen?
Yeah.
Donald, that NFT is fire. Yes, that NFT is fire.
All right. Can you see it?
Yep. There we go. Better.
So this is the rug screener. When you first connect to the rug screener, it'll actually show connect wallet. Now my wallet's already connected, so it'll go through. If it's not connected, what it'll do is it'll show a QR code, or you can connect your wallet through Wallet Connect. So it works with any wallet that has Wallet Connect. What that'll do is that'll check to make sure that you have Riv2, because as I said, it takes 2 million Riv2 to access the rug screener, which at the moment is right around $2. So you can, like I said, all that is just a Wallet Connect. It's very simple. And then you
It's
just
$2 per month every time you use.
No, it's $2 for life. So as long as you hold that 2 million Riv2, you will have access to the rug screener. So that it's 2 million Riv2 right now. It's $2. As the price go up, that'll change. Obviously, at some point we may even have to lower it as the price goes up, because we always want it to be affordable. We've always said that we're not technically going to charge for the Riv2. For the rug screener. But what we're going to do is, like I said, we just want you to hold a little bit. This just really just to protect our holders a little bit. Also, give a little bit of support in that we're supplying this for basically free. It's $2 for the rest of your life, basically. So it's pretty easy. It makes things a lot quicker and a lot easier to do. It pulls a lot of things pretty quickly. Usually on the first page, when I first run one, right away, I'll know pretty quickly. Now, I have explained that before on your show that I have a pretty low tolerance for risk. So I'm not a very big risk taker. I'm not really into crypto for the fast money. Of course, I'm like anybody else. I'm going to take a couple shots here and there and try to get some of it, but that's not my purpose. I'm really driven by wanting to make this a better space, move towards mass adoption, and being here when the real bull market takes off. when we're not at 4% of the world, when we're at 50% of the world. And because that's where the real money is going to get made. But it's going to take a lot of people doing the right things to get there. And I just want to be part of the solution.
Hey,
and that's really
Ty,
what drives me.
Could you tell everybody where you can purchase Rib2 at and what the abbreviations are for that and what it takes?
So it's Rise Up V2. You can purchase it on PancakeSwap or FluesTrade. It is, but the actual oh God, I can't remember. It's Riv2, 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 and so like I said, you need BNB to purchase it. So I do know there are states that it's a little harder to get BNB. So that's one thing that hopefully that's going to change somewhat near future. It sounds as if CZ is trying to come compliant in most places, and if that happens, then that'll change a lot.
Well, something else that's going to change is, I do believe 𝗖𝗓 is coming out with that BNB bridge as well, and I do believe the swaps that are integrated into the user interface and the API for the swaps includes PancakeSwap. So here pretty soon it'd be very easy for 𝗖𝗓 and Wolfpack members to actually purchase Rib2, right?
Exactly.
Especially with the cross chain. So we're waiting.
And understand the BSC, if anybody who's not familiar with BSC, the BSC gas charges are next to nothing compared to ETH. So you don't really add a lot when you do a bridge because you're going to pay the ETH gas no matter what, obviously. But the BNB gas is nothing. I mean, it's literally $1 or $2 on 1,000. I mean, it's it's nothing. And if you just transfer in BNB, it's in the pennies usually. So it's a lot easier than people think. And actually, the cross chains are going to be great. FluesTrade does that a little bit now. It's just a little bit harder than I believe 𝗖𝗓 is going to make it. But you can purchase it through FluesTrade. It's just like I said, it can be quite pricey sometimes. Now, the thing is that the ETH has come down so much. The gas fees are so much lower than they used to be. So that's obviously helpful.
But not for long, right? Once the bull
well, as soon as the price turns around, the gas will go up. As soon as the usage turns around, the gas will go up hopefully ETH is going to slide in. Is going to slide in with ETH too.
Yep.
And remove that issue. Yep, exactly. And then it becomes a lot like BSC and Poly and how they work, in that you proof of stake. So
it's a digital. It's 1960s and 1970s all over again with gas wars. Guess what? It's a digital gas war now instead, where everybody was once expensive for big corporations. Now all these little guys, they're starting to make gas even cheaper and cheaper. And the essence is to use as least energy use as least use least energy, right? And maximum the transactions per joule, I guess.
That's right. Well, I mean, that just can't wait till all the all the graphics cards stop showing up.
Oh, but, right.
Everybody's going to be snagging graphics cards left and right because they're going to be a dime a dozen. Everybody's been fighting over them for 3 years now.
We're going to have a lot of people who think they know how to do trading because they put in the money in a token and the token is going up, so they think they're traders.
And that's something that I'd like to point out for anybody who's new. A lot of times the new people come in mostly when it is a bull market, because that's when the market's getting all the positive attention and the normal everyday news. And they come in the middle of a bull market and have no idea what's coming when the bear hits. And it drives a lot of people out of crypto because they think they know what they're doing. They think everything they do is right. Because sometimes in a bull market, you almost can't go wrong. It's about timing. If you time it right, obviously you don't want to invest in scams as long as you can stay away from
it wrong.
But in a bear market, it's a little tougher. You become a pretty good trader. You learn how to do things in different ways and move in different ways. So it's just something to remember for anybody who's new, and also for all of us who've been around, because we'll come across people who are new, and it would be not in the middle of a bull market. Let's try to let them know and try to tamp it down a little bit to try to let them, give them an idea. It doesn't always do this. Show them what it looked like a year ago. Show them what it looked like right now as opposed to 6 months ago. Just let them see it. It's not going to scare them off. as much as when they lose all their money. And then when they lose all their money and their money's gone, they're never coming back. It's going to take a lot to drag them back in. But if you warn them and they make money and leave, when the bear market hits or something, and they're able to
they'll come back with more.
They'll come back with more. Exactly. So, just sometimes it's better to make some and just be honest with them and let them not fill them full of hope that's not true, because we all do it. We all get tied up. There's nothing better than that bull run. When you're on something and it's moving fast, it's as good. I've said it over and over again. It's as good as any sport. It's as good. That adrenaline rush as good as anything out there. I've played sports. I've done a lot of different things, and I've never gotten an adrenaline rush that was any better than that, except for maybe when my baby was born. My babies were born.
I don't know, man. I've seen some extreme stuff.
So, I mean, it's just the rush. Well, I'm talking about a happy rush too now. So, I'm not talking about a fear.
Here's another thing. I've never actually experienced an actually onset full bull run, right? I got into the crypto market. I bought some Doge at 0.004. It went up a little bit. I sold a little bit. I held on. I put in a little bit more. And it went up. And Elon screwed it all up with the Saturday Night Live appearance.
Yeah.
And that kind of killed. Yeah, it killed everybody's dreams and it tumbled. So, and I kind of reserved on that. And then I bought into Shiba. But then, of course, I got into Saitama as well too, and I didn't even think about Shiba. But the thing is, I saw the numbers that Saitama was doing on its own, even without influence or anything else. Just reading the numbers and what were they doing as far as plotting out the equation. I jumped in and I liked it. I experienced a small bull run. I didn't know to sell. I've never been in the crypto market. I didn't know it was this volatile. That's what people don't realize is the swings are this huge, and you don't know when to pull out.
You know what I expect? I always expect, this is me, right? I always expect a 80% decrease at the end of the bull run. I always expect that. So, in the next bull run, I'm going to be expecting, when I see a new all-time high, I'm going to be like, what if tomorrow is 80% down? Because that's what usually happens, 60, 80, 50. It's a lot of percent. So, it's good to keep that in mind. Somebody was asking, what is it again? We're going to go over Etherscan, how to, read on Etherscan, the blockchain itself. But right now, Ty is showing the rug screener, which is an app from RiseUp that you can pretty much, it does the steps for you in terms of searching about a contract, in terms of searching about a token, if it should have, if the token has a red flag or not, right? What else, Ty?
It'll help. Like I said, what it does, the big thing is one of the big red flags that it shows is contract creators. We've talked about it time and again, and that is that if one of the quickest ways you can recognize a scam, and it's not the only way, and it's not a tell-all, but if somebody has quite a few contracts created, that's a red flag in and of itself. Now, there are people who have bought their contracts from companies, and that is possible, but usually you'll know that beforehand. So the big thing is you look at those contracts that were created prior, and if any one of those contracts turns out to be a scam, a honeypot, a rug pull of any kind, and you can pretty much guarantee that's where this one's heading to, because they usually don't change the way they do things. So when you see that, it's just a matter of time that they're just going to pull on that one too. Now, 90% of the time, if you see a bunch of them, those scams will already be over. So, and I wish War was here, because War has the database of all of the scams that he looks up, because I've looked up hundreds of contracts. He's looked up thousands upon thousands of contracts. And he's the one who has most of the stuff. And I wish if he were able to be here, one day, maybe we can do it sometime earlier so he can do it, just so he can go through some contracts that he can really point out some red flags that he knows are already there. And that way he can show you some things that are when it shows on the rug screener what the red flags are. One of the contracts I'm going to look at today. So the first thing you do is you just get your contract of whatever. So this runs for ETH, Poly, or BSC. So I've gotten a contract. It's actually this 𝗪𝗔𝗓𝗓 if you look down here below. It also holds these here so you can go back and view them. And that way you don't have to put the contract address. If you want to go back and look at it, you can go right here. And that way, and you can just click it and it'll take you to the same contract. So if you've ever looked it up and want to get back to it. So what it does, it shows that it's an Ethereum token. So if this were, if this had bridges and there were Ethereum, BSC, and Polygon, it would recognize all of those and give you the information. This will be expanding. This is our V2 version. We will have a V3 version. First, the API will come out, which James was able to show a little bit of last week. So if anybody wants to see what the future is going to turn into with this, you can take a look at last week's show. So right here, you'll see that there are no red flags for contract creations because there's only one contract creator. One of the biggest things you want to look at after that is you want to look at top holders. Now, obviously, your Uniswap is going to be a heavy holder. You're going to have a marketing wallet. Usually, you'll have a dev wallet of some sort. You do need to know about the project a little bit, just because you need to know what those wallets are. But if you get down here past the 5th wallet and if you see all these, they look pretty good because they are all below 1 to 2%. I like to see them below 1%. But anything above 2%, you need to find out why that wallet is, because in many cases, 2% of a token is enough once it pumps to really drag the liquidity out. So you just need to make sure one person is in control of that. So you just wanted to make sure what that is. Find out, is it a marketing wallet? Is it some sort of wallet? Are there contracts? Do you have another wallet that does other things as far as your contract is concerned? So you always want to look at the wallets, the contract creators, and then these are the top transfers. One of the big things I'll notice in a lot of scams, and what we do is we try to help you point out red flags. We're not going to try to tell you what to buy, what not to buy. Once we have built the database and we can recognize scams completely, and usually this is going to be after the case, because a lot of times there are questions that need to be asked and answered before you can label something a scam, because with the right answers, some things can be explained, but that doesn't make it not a red flag, and it needs to be taken into consideration. So when you get down here to the top transfers, one of the biggest things I'll see in a scam is that if a lot of the top transfers, like the top 5 transfers here, they were all by 2 wallets. I'm sorry. So when you look at that, that tells me right there that obviously somebody's in here moving. So what we're going to do now is we're actually going to go to the Ethereum. I'm letting it catch up to me. So you go right here and click on view. And that actually takes you to the contract itself. So with the token tracker, if you wanted to look in the contract, now I wasn't going to cover this today so much, but you can go into the contract, you can read, you can see the code, you can read the contract, and if there's things that can be written by outside users, a lot of times you can check certain things or, in different things in that. And obviously in here, you can read the contract. You can go through here and you can find out where all of, what taxes are what wallets go to what, if they're not labeled, because many times they're not labeled. So you can see what wallet address is supposed to be going to. So that would explain certain transactions. Now, when you go through this one, and I'm going to go over here, and this will go into the token tracker, and you can see the holders. So it's been out for 8 days, and it's only got 26 holders. Now, obviously, when I picked this last week, it was brand new. It only been out for a few hours. And this is kind of a good thing to look at, because I was going to say last week, and I was going to say that there are a lot of good things about this, that they've done a lot of things correctly. But I will say there are a lot of also things that show me that we might have some issues. So one of the first things I always do is I always try to go to the very first transaction. The very first transaction oftentimes will tell you how something is funded. And once you know how it's funded, so a lot of times what people will do is they'll say this is only one contract creator. Well, they've only created one contract under that wallet. So what a lot of times will happen is that wallet, they just created a new wallet. But what they have to do is they have to fund that wallet. And when they do that, when they fund that wallet, it's not showing me the dots. But when they're able to do that and they fund that wallet, you will see everything that they're connected to from that point backwards. And for some reason, it is not pulling up. Just add it up. So you go to the contract creation, and then it'll show you who created the contract. So this is all obviously you would have already found this in the rug screener, so it would have already been at the bottom. So when you come here, the best thing to do is for you to go to the last transaction once again, or the first transaction, I should say. And so a lot of times, so when you see something come directly from a exchange, one of the big things for me is it's one of two things. Now, some people do it to protect their identities, and that's awesome. But the problem is I have no way to go back any further. And I'll tell you, in Binance, oftentimes if you see Binance hot wallets funding, for me, it's a big enough red flag to take a big deep breath before I make a jump on that one. Just because there is no way to find out what they have done before. Now, the good thing is if they have used an exchange and it does become a scam and it's big enough, then what they will do is you can contact the exchange, the authorities can contact that exchange, and with a warrant, they can actually find out who that is. Because in order to be on an exchange and cash out, you absolutely have to KYC. You absolutely have to. So there is an avenue to get back to who took your money if it goes to an exchange. I just will go ahead and point out that one of the issues is that in a situation such as this, you're talking very small amounts, and they probably took a few $100s and left. But you see everything, you saw some coming in, and then you start seeing everything going out when you go back.
Yeah, but when you create hundreds of contracts and do this stuff over and over and over, stuff adds up.
Exactly. So a lot of times what that tells me is somebody created a contract with and they funded that contract completely by a exchange. And not saying it is always means that it's bad, because it doesn't always mean that it's bad. But at the same time, it's a way of hiding their identity so that you can't track them through Etherscan. So I saw red flags in this. One was that, obviously. There were obviously, even that early on that day, like I said, it was only a few hours old. I started seeing a lot. If you take a look at these transactions, you notice something similar about these transactions? If you look at them and you memorize the first 4 digits, as you go through the transactions and as the days began earlier.
It's the same address.
Exactly. When you start seeing multiple transactions in and out by the same address, that is usually a dev manipulating or a whale manipulating the chart. So that is an issue that is always a big deal, and it started pretty early on, because I was going to try to watch it last week in live time.
Well, have you connected that end user wallet to any deployer wallets yet?
I have not. No, I have not yet. So I'm looking at. And then you can go back to last transactions here, but it's just the same thing because it's the contract creator. You're always going to get back to KuCoin. And now I can go through these wallets, and that's what I have not done. So there are, let's see.
What do you got? 529 transactions?
Yeah, there's not a lot of transactions really. And at the same time, go That was the second day, I believe. They did switch it up with a few different wallets too. So you see them popping up. You got the 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗘𝗖𝗧, but what they'll oftentimes do is they'll switch it up between different wallets, and they'll have multiple wallets doing the same thing. And then when you get to the last day here, the last day being today, well, 5 days ago, there hasn't even been a transaction for 5 days. So.
Oh, I know. I know
So you get the 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗙𝗖𝗧 211 and the 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗙𝗧 is the one that I've noticed a lot of issues with. And that's why I wish Davey was here, because he has a lot of wallets in his database that he can track back and tell you just from that wallet from the past.
Do you guys track pre or before? What do you guys track, the front numbers or the rear numbers when you track, and how many digits?
I usually do the front numbers because that's what's most likely shown.
Most noticeable, yeah. And
yeah,
what do you?
Now I'll double check back numbers when we get into it. We double check into the back numbers also, but you can't memorize them all. So.
Yeah, I'm trying to see how you guys are logging these things in alphabetical, numerical, just or by date.
Well, you'd have to ask Davey specifically how he has it on his database, because I'm not sure, but I would think it's probably alphabetical then numerical, just because it starts with letters and whatnot. So I would think it's alphabetical then numerical, but to know for sure, you'd have to ask Davey exactly how he has it. But I just know that he has spreadsheets upon spreadsheets.
Oh, I'd imagine.
Of just all these different wallets, and that's why if he could come in here and show you one day, it would be awesome, because people love to watch him do it, because he'll probably find one in live time.
Oh, he did.
He did show to us here live a few months ago, I think.
He walked us through a bunch of stuff.
And I know, he can do that so easily. And like I said, I know how to track wallets. I know how to look into things. I'm just not as deep into the rabbit hole as the way Davey does. And you just got to love that. I'm the marketing guy, but at the same time, everybody on our team knows how to run through EtherScan or BSC scan or anything. And we know, do. Now, we also know that what we don't know, and we get to a point to where we're not sure, then we have to ask Davey or someone else. Sometimes James is helpful with that situation too. So James is always so doggone busy though, building and coding. It's hard sometimes to get him to the side. But Davey is the man when it comes to the tracking wallets, and I think anybody who's ever watched him track, it's pretty. He sees it quick. He'll tell you 10 seconds into it half the time. Nope, don't buy it. But he won't really tell you don't buy it. He'll tell you, I don't know about this one. You just got to listen. But we can't tell you what to buy and what not to buy. We can only tell you. Switch this off. If anybody needs anything, just let me know, but it's hard for me. I can't see myself. It drives me crazy. So I'm like looking over here trying to find the camera.
Empress is in the house. Good night, Empress. How you doing?
Good night, everyone. Hi, Ty. Hi, Refugee. Hey. Hi, Junior.
Hello,
did you get your shirt yet?
Hello.
Not yet. No.
Okay. Both of y'all supposed to get y'all today. Yeah, both of y'all supposed to, but I didn't make it. Mine made it at the very last minute. It got here yesterday.
Wonderful.
Yesterday, last night.
Jade sent me a picture of the package I sent her, and it looked like a dump truck ran over it, but nothing was broke. So.
Yeah. It's a soft package, so you should be good.
So your screen is not sharing anymore. That was the ROG screener and EtherScan, right?
I can share some more if anybody wants me to. No problem.
Anybody has any questions on that? Or did you guys get that good? You want to see it more? I saw a lot of people commenting on it. They were saying it was very informative.
I got a suggestion for some security with related to Saitama. Y'all ready for this one?
Yeah.
Write down your seed phrases now.
Yeah.
Twice.
Yeah.
Then
check put them somewhere safe. Firebox, waterproof, all of that.
And also never give your seed phrases out, please.
Yeah. My wife doesn't even know my seed phrases, so
Damn.
she knows where to find them, but she doesn't know them. So,
Well, I don't even know mine, if that's what you're saying.
yeah, that's
You know
true.
what
Who knows? Who knows? Who knows
exactly.
all this in the right order, right?
That would be impossible. I have a few.
Miss Empress, have you downloaded 𝗖𝗧𝗡 Pro yet? She's not listening.
Empress.
Multitasking again.
She's multitasking again. She's probably on a Zoom call. Who knows? She's probably like,
No, not this time. I'm not on a Zoom call. I'm just trying to engage with the chat, say hi to everyone, and I didn't want you guys to hear the extra noise from my other YouTube window being opened up.
you're in high demand.
Did you get?
I can mute it on my Safari browser, but I can't mute it on Chrome for some reason. So.
Did you get to download 𝗖𝗧𝗡 Pro?
I did not, because I am an iOS user and I'm patiently waiting.
I wish I had that button. You suck.
Well, I'm celebrating with all of our Android users who were able to use it today. I'm not jealous. I'm happy for them. See, I'm celebrating with my glass of sparkling water.
So since you haven't checked it out, I'm gonna show it to you.
Show off.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Look at that.
Ooh, pretty.
It is pretty.
I can't complain. At least I got to beta test it.
And look how fast it is. And that's on my 4G, by the way. 5G, I don't know. And that's already staking.
Nice, nice.
Days, you put in the amount here. Oh, look at that, man. Oh my God, that is fire. It's very easy to use.
He's gonna sleep with it
I
tonight.
love the color, by the way.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
The color scheme is wonderful. Very nice interface.
I feel
Hi,
sorry
Lady
for you.
Glam.
Download it.
I don't feel sorry for me. I'm fine. I already staked using the desktop version, so I'm not really missing anything just yet. Of course, I'm looking forward to testing it out and see, he's just putting it in my face. That's fine.
I know, right?
I'm not jealous.
That says 𝗖𝗧 Pro, Fang Art, Saitama Store, 𝗖𝗧 Market, and Learn. Ooh, those are the options.
Ooh.
Fancy.
All that wonderful utility to come. Looking forward to it. Can't wait till everything is enabled and in full form, full function. The ePay, our card.
Yes, that's what I'm waiting for. One of the things that I like the most on the app was definitely how I can use my finger, my digits, right, to get into the app, and I don't have to put in the password every time. Just put my fingers on it, and it reads, and I'm on it. So that is amazing. I love that.
So you were able to activate that right away. That's good.
Yeah,
Some people in the spaces were asking about that. I know in the beta version, I was able to put my face.
No, it was very easy. It downloaded quick. I put in the seed phrase. It went in very quick. For staking, the first 4 times that I tried, the numbers weren't showing up. So I closed the app, went on again, and then after it was working, I don't know if that was the app or that was me, but that was it. Everything I staked, and it was pretty quick as well. It showed me the message with the link for my Etherscan transaction. That's what we were just talking about it. So that was very good. And I could just, by the way, it shows a link that you can just click on it and it opens up on Etherscan. So I think that was very good. People might want to, save that or keep track of it or whatever it is. That was pretty good. It was easy.
𝗖𝗧, check your DMs. It's pretty relevant to security. So look at that. I think it's breaking news.
Oh man, I'm jealous now. Why did I only send it to 𝗖𝗧?
Because he's a security expert. Before this spreads like wildfire.
Guys, when you don't, when you put in a comment, always speaking about how beautiful Empress, is looking tonight, and you don't, compliment on the guys. I'm not putting up with your comments.
That's because I don't have my collar pops.
That's okay. I could read them in the comments. Thank you, Radiology Nerd.
Is this still hip?
Jealous Junior.
Is popping your collar still hip?
Yeah, why not? It's very GQ.
Isn't it like 2000s?
Celebration.
But yes, by the way, we are gonna do a giveaway on this NFT tonight.
Awesome.
I like the colors of our app, 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗡𝗘𝗖𝗧 Pro. This is definitely one of a kind to keep. So in the future, you can use on your Meta. What's up, man? Good night. How you doing?
Hello, good night. How are you
I
doing?
can't hear you, so.
I'm trying
Does he know we're live? Does he know we're live?
How are you doing? Yes, he knows.
Okay.
He knows we're live.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, honey.
I'm taking a drink.
Drink. Congratulations, 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗚𝗘𝗖𝗧 Pro. Congratulations, Wolfpack.
By the way, I'm drinking water before anybody start asking again.
Yeah,
not drinking water.
Mine is water. This is what I'm drinking. It's also water.
Liar.
Raspberry lime.
Gotta get my devices ready. Cole, what's up? How you
Cole.
doing?
I'm gonna bet Cole's gonna win it again.
Yeah. Then he's going to donate to my channel again.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm gonna show this to you, everybody. If you're shared screen, if you have not the best device ever, which is Android, and you can download it, you can connect you can connect your wallet and you can do the staking here. You can swap, of course, the function is already available, right? Just go to dex.𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗘𝗖𝗧 and you should be good. And you go to staking, connect the wallet, of course, and you put in the amount of tokens that you have, right? This is the amount of tokens that Saitama Empress has. So I'm just gonna
I
put it.
wish.
And then you click on staking for 90 days. Right here should show the amount of tokens that you are going to receive after the 90 days. And then you just click on stake. By the way, I want to bring something up. What was that?
I was counting the zero. She had like 14 quintillion.
I had more than the total supply somehow.
Yeah. That's because they grow.
Right. By the way, I thought that we were gonna get refugee. If you can confirm that, when you click on 90 days and you put the amount that you want to stake, it shows an exact amount that you're gonna receive. So the 6% that we get of the of staking for those 90 days are 6% fixed, right?
6% APY. So basically, we get 6% over 90 days. You divide your 6% APY is annual percentage yearly. You divide that by how many times you can stake in 90 days, which is 4.02 times. So basically, you cut that down by 4, and you get an average of 1.49725% yield for your 90-day stake. It's not 6% of that 90 days. It's 1.5%.
Yeah, I was just doing the math here.
Yeah.
It's about 1.5%, a little less, right?
Yep.
Awesome.
You add that up, you get 4 times, and you get 6%.
Which is amazing because you can always sell it or whatever you want to do within 90 days and not 12 months. So that's good.
Yeah, and Miss Empress was just speaking in a space earlier about the benefits of this versus, somebody asked, do we get reflections off the staking fee or the staking bag? We do not. But under V1, we still had tokenomics and we still had the higher percentage that we wanted stake reflections on. But under V2, since we're able to save on the tokenomics I'm distracted by he keeps shoving this thing in my face.
I know, right? He's just
Oh,
showing
dude.
off. So I've got to use what I have, which is just the beta. Let me pull that up.
So we use
By the way, I only paid $5 for the gas fee to stay.
Okay, get back at him. Now you can get back at him, Miss Empress. How much did you pay last night?
Oh, look at that.
67.
How much did you pay last night?
64 cents. Come on, face ID.
Ty Cole is able to stake his Saitama for 52 cents.
Wow.
You're muted.
Yeah, I know. I realized it. It told me. It's like muted.
You're muted. No, but yeah,
It
you
is
actually
showing the
save.
amount of Saitama tokens that you have and the price of it. It's showing everything just fine.
Yeah, the amount of tokens that you save by saving on the tokenomics, which is 4% in, 4% out, which is 8%. That 8% in tokens that you lose the fees is way more than 2% reflections that you would got anyways. And that is actually based on volume. So if we have a very low day, you don't get those reflections as much as you would. This is a finite number that you get a certain amount or percentage of what you put in. It's guaranteed every time. So it's for the best of you. It's for the best. It's for the best interest. And also we need to point out that 6% APY, it's not fixed. The team can move that up at any point in time when they deem necessary, when they are able to give away more APY, to reward more when we are able to create a larger pool. Very flexible company, very flexible terms. Looking forward to it. If we're just basing everything off of 6% now, imagine what we can do with 6.2, 6.5, 6.8, 7. 1% is 1%. I'll take whatever you can get. Yeah, I'll take whatever they give us. Anything extra, I will always gladly take.
Definitely. And also remember that the tokenomics have changed. So the portion that we get back, it's now 1%, not 2% anymore. So keep that in mind as well.
What guys, like and retweet in order for you to participate on the giveaway. What was that, Empress? Can you say it again?
The tokenomics have changed. The portion that we get back, before we got 2% reflections in the version 1, but now in the version 2 contract, it's only 1% for the reflections. 2% goes to sustainability, which goes to marketing and dev for whatever they need. 1% of that is in Ethereum, 1% of that is in Saitama, and then we have the 1% burn to make up the 4%.
Guys, and of course we have staking. So but it's not 2%. It's only 1. Now we have staking, man. 90 days, and you get 6% APY, which in 90 days should be 1.4 something percent, almost
1.5. Okay, 1.5.
So amazing. If you complain about 1 stake, and you should have more than the amount of it.
Pulse Chain asks, is staking live or is this test net? It is actually live, and you can actually go through the web desktop version, or you can go through the Android mobile version in order to accomplish the same thing. If you're on iOS, you can actually visit your web browser and interface that way too, and get it to interface. So it still works if you're on iOS, if you want to go an extra few steps. But the iOS app is being waited on for Apple to release, and should be out any moment.
Guys, like and retweet so you can participate on the giveaway. This is the website, dex.𝗖𝗧.pro. If you want to stake, you connect the wallet, then you put in the amount of tokens that you have, and then you should put in 30, 60, or 90 days. Stake, okay? Just showing to you guys. If you have Android, it is available already. Which one is the real one, Junior? How do I do it myself? This is how I did it. every time I want to see information on Saitama, and if I want to know if I want to know if it's true or not, I just wait for Russ' tweet. So I go to Russ' tweet, and then I saw the link there. I clicked on it, and then I download it. Okay, so I'm just letting you guys know how I found the right one.
Hey, Junior, we do have to interfere. We do have to interject here and inform Wolfpack members. If you are a holder of Solana tokens, please immediately go disconnect your tokens and wallets from your browser base. There has been a hack. It is ongoing, and they're draining the liquidity and the money out of Solana as we speak. Very important to go,
Really?
especially if Solana's been hacked again. So go disconnect your stuff if you do hold Solana.
Yeah, that's what I'm actually doing. I was looking it up, trying to.
I wanted verification. Yeah, I wanted verification from you, just so we don't spread wildfire. But it puts a damper on things.
Yeah, and I haven't seen a lot on it yet, but it's not going to hurt anybody to go disconnect their wallet. So
even if it is false, if it is false.
Exactly. I mean, you don't want to wait until you've lost your money to
exactly
fully verify it. So it's not. Nobody's telling you to sell anything. They're just saying disconnect your wallets, possibly move to a clean wallet if you have that ability. But to definitely disconnect the wallets, because it looks like the hacks are actually coming through the wallets themselves. So that looks to be the problem. So if you disconnect the wallet, it should get you there. But they're also saying, if that's the case, I don't know that necessarily getting a clean wallet's going to help a lot. So they'll just hack all of them eventually. But I also have read that they are underway of trying to secure the funds somewhere safely, that they can't continue. But I have not been able to find a lot. It's pretty new. It looks like it's only been a few minutes. 15, 20 minutes or so. So it'll start pouring out pretty soon.
That's because everybody's busy trying to lock their stuff up.
Yeah.
And that's why I always say I want Saitama to take their time to do our own blockchain.
Well, and how's that for security channel content, right? A live security hack while we're talking. Watcher Guru just posted it, so that's going to spread like wildfire here within the next 20 minutes anyways.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
What's the best way to disconnect the wallet permission on Metamask?
Throw your computer across the room.
Yeah.
Please don't do that. Oh my gosh.
Don't do that, because you'll still be connected, by the way, after your computer's broken.
Exactly.
So that won't work at all.
You get your seed phrase, you put it on Facebook, and you ask for people's help. Just kidding. Don't do it, guys. That was a joke.
No, please don't do that.
Oh, Junior, you still have to wrench me.
Because we were getting some bot attacks. So.
Junior, you still have to wrench me.
Is that right?
No, it's
What'd
me.
you say about
Can you
me?
hear?
Yeah, we can hear you. Refugees
Wrench
muted.
me. Wrench.
Who are you calling? Who's wrenching?
Wrench. Moderator. Wrench.
Oh. Refugee muted, buddy.
I did the blah 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 thing to get the
Can you
message
hear me?
out of the block.
Can you hear me? Testing, testing.
I cannot put the moderator, guys, once I start the live. I tried in the past. It doesn't work. I have to go.
That's not true. Now that I know how to do it, I know that's not accurate.
I have to go to the setup on YouTube before I go in the live, and I just put it as a moderator forever, so you guys can always do it. But while we're live, I don't know why I can't do it the way people told me to do it. So you got to remind me before we go live, like 10 minutes.
Yeah, you have to do it on the YouTube side.
Yeah, Lawrence asked, what is the best way to disconnect the wallet permissions on MetaMask? Log out, close out, right? Disconnect. Choose to disconnect wallet within MetaMask, and then choose to log out of MetaMask at the same time. Then close out the app. You're muted. You're muted, Ty.
Sorry. We're taking turns doing it. That could be also a different question. sometimes when there's people are talking about wallet permissions, they may also be talking about permissions, say on Uniswap and whatnot. There's several sites that'll do that, but you got to be very careful. I know one reputable is Unwrecked that can disconnect, but you can also do it through Etherscan. Now, specifically how to do it on Metamask, I don't know that that's possible, so I don't know. But that's just the actual permission for the tokens themselves, your wallet.
Let me see.
When you have to give it permission before you sell. That stays open in most cases unless you close it.
All right. So, do we have any questions, guys, on security? On what we did show on Etherscan tonight? Or on the Brock screener from Rise Up? That's what the Brock screener has. If anybody is interested on it, you can go to riseupofficial.finance. Looks up contract, provides name of the tokens, contract creator, all of this. The one that I like the most is the honeypot warning, and you get some easy information on the amount of burn tokens and all of that. 2 million Rise Up V2 tokens are worth about $2 right now, if you guys are wondering, and you can find it there.
And it's in the app version. It's available on Android. We're still working on the iOS. As we talked about before, we're building the API, and it was a lot easier to build the API out first and then use that to build the app itself for Apple. But we also have a browser version, just like with Saitama Pro. So you can use that browser version on the iPhone, or you can use a PC. So that way you still have access to it. It's just not the downloaded app. But it all works exactly the same way.
Are you guys
Did
ready
I-
for this?
Did I win?
Are you guys ready?
Nomad board. Nice. Congratulations. Nomad gal.
Congratulations, buddy. Make sure that you please DM on Twitter, Donald. Let me show Donald's on Twitter. Donald NFT.
I do believe that is a lady.
Yeah, I believe so as well. Nomad gal. Hey, Dr. O.
You DM him.
Ty, who you trying to kill in the background, Ty?
Hey,
Thank you so
Christine.
much,
That's-
Donald, by the
that's
way.
my
for
wife.
the NFT.
Sorry.
She just said she was sorry.
Hi.
No problem. Is she cooking?
That was probably a warning for him. Like,
Cleaning.
you spend 5 more minutes on
She's
there,
like-
and this is what you're gonna get.
It's about that time.
Yeah, no, she's cleaning. She's cleaning, sweeping the floor after dinner.
No, it's all good, man. Oh, good.
Is she laying tile?
No, she's got the dust sticks to the dustpan, so she beats it on the trash can.
Congratulations,
Gotcha.
Nomad gal. Hi, Dowager.
Congratulations. Nice. Very nice. Very nice.
Make sure you DM Donald. Add him first, right? If you can not DM him, just make a tweet and tag him. He should be able to see it and then tag you. Okay. Congratulations. Yes, yes, yes. So, do you want to add on to something, Empress, since you came in late? Just kidding. Do you want to add on to something about Seda Pro?
Yes, it will be released shortly for us iOS users. I checked it at least 150 times today and it wasn't, it wasn't there. And that's okay. Tomorrow's fine. I have already used the desktop version and I have staked and I'm satisfied. So there's no rush, you know. We're getting there. We're getting there. That's going to be the
Totally.
hub for everything else that's to come. So
Oh my
once
God,
Saitama Pro
it's
is.
on. Download it. Oh no, it's
You're
not
not.
there.
Don't play with me.
Yeah,
Don't play
it's
with
not
me. I'm
there.
not falling for that. Not falling for that. Not this time, buddy. Not this time.
Check on your phone, Empress, see if you already got it.
Yeah, not in
Juan
my
Ted.
region. Not in my
Okay,
region.
Juan. I'll check it out. I will, Juan, if I can
By
find
the
you.
way, by the way, if you're watching this, make sure you're following Empress Saitama Education, Empress Education YouTube channel, and make sure you're following Refugee's YouTube channel. Refugee, what's your YouTube channel?
Refugee 316 Uncut.
What's on your YouTube channel? What are
We're
you
gonna
talking
do well. It's just gonna be
about?
another perspective of another person's perspective of Saitama crypto and educating people on what crypto is first and foremost, and then how we apply that to the business of what Saitama is as well too.
Awesome. Can you write it down on the comment section, your YouTube channel, so we can put it up? And also, we have Rise Up YouTube channel, which it is. That's it. Rise Up Financial LLC, and you should find it. Empress. Well, let me write it. Empress Education.
That's correct. And Juan Ted, if you can send a tweet and tag me, or send me a message under Junior's tweet. I'll look for it and I'll make sure to add you because I couldn't find you.
That's
What's
your
up,
YouTube, Refugee 316.
Yep.
Okay. The same as your Twitter, right? Okay, cool.
Well, I'll probably add the uncut to it because I want to try to make videos that are natural, free flowing off the top of the head with knowledge. That way we don't have to read scripts. I'll think of things to say beforehand, but just to have a kind of a coherent flow of what we're talking about on short videos. Probably 5 to 10 minutes at the most. If not more than anything, advertisement for the company, advertisement for Saitama, plans, futures, ideas, anything, literally anything Saitama on that channel. You might catch me jumping out of an airplane with a Saitama parachute on.
For those of you saying, I guess Android released it, yes, and I'm gonna show it to you guys.
Oh boy, of course. Any opportunity. There he goes again.
There it shows. I put in my, hold up, there it goes. And I'm on. Right.
Enough, Junior. Enough, Junior. Charge your battery. Charge your battery.
He can only show off between now and maybe 10 a.m. and then afterwards we would have caught up. So thank you, Christine. Christine has been at it all day long, from the first space to the last space, and now the YouTube live stream. Thank you, Christine, for being here. Thank you, everybody. Flamingo Z, Lady Glam, Steve Sapp.
It is also.
Don't forget.
Pro is also available on desktop. Yes, you just click on dex.stata.pro and you should go to the website. You can stake it here. You can trade, swap. Go ahead, Refugee. Sorry.
Oh, no. I was just going to remind everybody to follow Mr. Russell Armand. He is having a little giveaway contest of his with you're guessing 3 things about him. How many languages he speaks, how many countries he's been to, and how many degrees he has. He's giving away 200,000 V2 tokens. If we get back to all-time high, that's a lot of tokens. That's a lot of money. Wait till we get to $1 a piece. That's $200,000 he just gave somebody.
That's right. Hey,
I can't
John
wait.
Bears.
I can't wait for us to be those people that they talk about. Dang, they gave away 15,000 tokens. They gave away 100,000 tokens. They gave away NFTs and like, yeah. And we
I
didn't even
can't
ask for
wait
any
to make
pizza.
those giveaways.
So this should be, yeah. This the looks the market, is doing what it does. It's crypto, but the best thing that we can do as a company, even rise up as a company, is provide a service out there that everybody is going to need always. Cheaper, faster, more convenient, with way more available sub products underneath Sata Pro than just buying crypto. There's very many different other markets within Sata Pro to conduct business within the crypto market. So
Yes, for sure. I'm excited, man. All I can say is I knew it was gonna work out fine because it was taking forever. So I knew there was no
It's only
way.
been under development since May, Junior. That's not
Yeah.
forever.
Well,
Yeah.
for me, it's been like forever. I'm not saying it took long. I'm saying
Nope.
it's been
let's
forever.
give her a drama queen.
No patience.
For me, it was taking forever, which, let's be honest, it was very quick. If we think about the kind of app that was created, it was very quick. But, for us that were waiting on, I felt like it was forever, but it was quick. But I just loved how it's working. It's easy. It's not crashing. I don't see anything wrong with it. I think there are going to be some, every now and then adjustments on it, of course. And they're going to be adding other things as well. And I'm excited for everything. Now I cannot wait well, you guys are waiting for the Apple release. I'm waiting for.
You got to throw it in our face every time.
I'm waiting for the play to earn games to come out and Fang.art. I think that's going to be one huge step as well. And they're also waiting to see a function in Sata Pro. I think this will answer their questions. Yes. A lot of people are waiting to see how it's going to be working. A lot of people going to jump back in. So it's not financial advice, but I'm buying the most that I can out of it. And also, we should have some news very soon on the Sata Realty, right? For those of you who are waiting,
Yep.
if you download the app, it's not showing there yet, but it is. If you look through Etherscan, which we showed today, that's the best way to know if your tokens are there or not. Even if it shows on the app, it might be wrong. So the best way to check how many tokens you have and if it's there, it's through Etherscan. Okay. So if you check on Etherscan, you're gonna see that on your wallet you do have your Sata Realties there, so you shouldn't worry about it. Just saying that so you guys know already before you download it. Yes, the ePay direct buy, man. I just want to show that debit card. Just want to go to a place and be like, yeah, I'm paying for it. I'm waiting for that, man, for sure. Junior iOS coming soon. The Sata Pro app for Android is great. Yes, I think the iOS version should be out tomorrow. Usually takes about 2 days.
Agreed.
Last time on Metamask was 2 days, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, Phantom Wallet.
I just checked. It's not on there. I just checked. It's not on there.
I know. I'm checking too.
Yeah,
I'm
from
still
what
checking
I'm,
on. Go ahead, Ty.
I'm just going to say from what I'm seeing so far, it looks like nearly every Phantom wallet has been compromised. So
And how many is that?
Well, I know it's over $6 million in less than 10 minutes.
Oh, wow.
So I don't know the exact number of Phantom wallets, but it is. If you have a Phantom wallet, I would suggest to really pay attention to this situation, because what I'm seeing is it's saying nearly every Phantom wallet, if not everyone.
That's got to be some kind of backdoor exploit, bro, to be able to get all those. It's my goodness. That's a boo boo.
Steve saying, I had some lag me on Metamask. I hope we can get access again somehow. Yes, you definitely can, buddy. You can either import your seed phrases onto another wallet, or you can wait to, Seta Pro is out on, you're probably using an iPhone. So you can wait till tomorrow, or if you have an Android already. But either way, I think you're going to have, for those other tokens, you're going to wait a little bit, maybe a day, 2, 3, I don't know. But I'm sure everything you had on Metamask, it is going to be on Seta Pro, and you should definitely not worry about it. I can't find Nomad's profile.
Oh, it's not Nomad. What was it? It's use her name backwards. Her call tag was backwards. Gal Nomad 09. Yes, Donald. It's not Nomad Gal 09. It's
Nine Leg Dom.
It's Gal.
Nine Leg Dom. You said read it backwards, buddy. It's nine.
It's Gal Nomad. No, Gal Nomad 9 something.
No, if you read it backwards, it's 9 Lauge Dom.
Junior. Take a deep breath. Woosa.
Woosa. That's right. Woosa. Hamana.
Okay, got it. So yes, you guys want to add on to anything that?
I see someone asked what a Phantom wallet was. I want to tell it's I believe that Phantom wallets basically only deal with Solana. If I'm not mistaken, Solana, not just Solana, the token or the coin itself, but also anything built on Solana. So, in fact, what I'm seeing is that there are actually less Solana being taken. It is mostly SPL, which I'm not sure exactly what that is, and NXDF tokens. There more of those have been taken than Solana. Only 500,000 at the time of what I'm reading here of Solana has been taken, but it is actually coming through.
Yeah, the Phantom wallet is a proprietary wallet based off of the Solana stuff only.
Yeah,
so
that's what I thought. That's what I thought. I wasn't 100% sure. I'm not extremely familiar with Solana. I have used it in the past because it is a quick way and inexpensive way to send, but they've had some issues lately. So,
well, somebody said they got hacked again, and they threw in the word again. So, kind of cringe.
My son says that all the time.
I don't hold
Everything is cringe.
So I'm not worried about it. But like I said before, that's why I am not gonna rush. I'm not gonna hush Saitama to either the blockchain, the metaverse, whatever it is. People need to take time to develop everything so we don't have a bigger problem in the future, right? So I can't wait 6 months. I can wait a year, whatever it is, for it to come out. I know once it comes out, it's gonna be on. Wow, you just switched places very quick, Refugee.
He beamed himself.
Oh yeah, beam me up, Spocky.
Beam me up, Scotty.
Scotty.
He was out in space. He's already back at his basement.
Well, I'm trying to figure out what I want to, load up as a background. I like my One Punch Man background.
Yeah, guys, thank you so much for being here tonight. Thank you for the question. For all the, now he's in Dubai. Look at that.
Yeah, now I'm in Dubai.
For all of the questions, all the information that was shared from the Rise Up team from Ty. Thank you so much, man. That was very knowledgeable for those who didn't know. Now you know. Thank you, Empress, also for showing up, for hanging out with us. Empress and Refugee cannot talk much about on the app, but I can. Just, say it one more time. But I love the app. Next live we have, they definitely gonna be talking about it because they should have it. But
yeah,
I want to say
good.
to you. By the way, we had more than 60, I think it was 63, 65 people live simultaneously. That was good for a security day. and for all the information that was shared. So thank you.
And
This
you've got
actually
over
about 90
400
days.
likes.
Yeah.
Thanks, Cocaine. That's Cocaine.
I'm gonna wait 90 days for this app to come out on iOS, so I'm good. I don't care about anything else. So, what am I gonna do with the app? Nothing. I'm not touching it.
You know,
Yeah,
just for
you're right,
demonstration
right?
purposes for the Wolfpack.
Yeah, his Saitama is like Akon, locked up.
I was like, ooh, it does this. Ooh.
But yeah, I
Mine's locked up
appreciate
too.
it. Go ahead, Empress.
Said mine is locked up too, 90 days.
I want all the. Ooh, now I'm hungry for steak. Oh, what is today? No, today's Tuesday. Today's Taco Tuesdays.
Taco Tuesday.
Taco
Yeah.
Bell. I want to be
No.
sponsored by Taco Bell. I said Taco Bell's name in this live way
Oh
too
my
many times.
gosh. Oh my gosh.
Junior, you need to learn.
You
You need
see,
to learn.
if you had wrenched me, I could help with what's going on in the chat, but you know.
Yeah.
What can I do?
Wrench me, man. Stop making excuses. Jump
I
on over
gotta,
to YouTube.
I gotta do it before. I have Christine. And
No,
have
you
others.
don't. You could do it at the
Let
same
me ask
time.
you something. I did block it. Does it still show it to you?
Yeah.
Just saw
It
some
says
new
message
ones.
deleted.
So even after I block it, the comments still show it to you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, the channel's growing. People gonna
Yeah,
try.
congratulations. That's a rite of passage. Congratulations.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's when you know you're growing, when people try to fund you. I've learned that from Saitama. But yeah, thank you guys. The channel's been growing a lot. I appreciate it. We've been getting a good amount of hours, good amount of views. I don't know if I can actually check that out, how good it was tonight, but I always share with you guys. No, I cannot share yet, but I'm sure we had some good numbers. Congratulations to the winner of the
Refugee after dark, Christine says. Actually, that's not Christine. That's refugee. Refugee after dark. Oh my gosh.
So thank you so much for being here, for stopping by. Ty, thank you. I appreciate it, man. Once again, that was
No problem. And the one thing I want to say before I go is I do want to say that I want people to remember that the majority of all hacks are due to human error. So please protect your funds. You are the first line of defense. So always think about it. Don't get too excited trying to jump on something. You know, 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗘𝗖𝗧 is a perfect example, as that the fake one was out for a while before the actual one came out. Just make sure you're not too excited about something, and make sure when you use your wallet to anything, when you get on any apps, when you click on any links, that you're going the right way about it, because you are the first line of defense. And like I said, the majority of all of them come from human error. It's somebody clicking a link or doing something they shouldn't. So I just wanted to get that said. I wanted to make sure people knew about that, because it's a big deal. Got to take responsibility for your funds. So.
Yes, for sure. That's why I said, since we're speaking of Saitama, I usually check Russ's tweet, because when he puts something up, it's definitely real. So I usually check up on that. I downloaded my app today just so I couldn't get any wrong. I went to his Twitter. I checked the link there, and I did click on it and download. Yes, we shouldn't click on links. I know all of that, but it is for us. So we know it's safe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And of course, we have to verify that the account that we're looking at is indeed Russ's. Make sure you know what the correct one is, because there are a lot of imposter sites out there as well. So just be very careful. Even with the desktop version, I had to second guess, because of course it was a link to dex.𝗖𝗧.pro, and I had to think about it. I'm like, connect my wallet. Let me just make absolutely sure this is the correct link before I do that. So yes, you have to double and triple check to keep yourself safe.
Yep. The biggest mistakes I've ever made in crypto were when I was in a hurry. So just slow down, take your time. It's important to get it right, because you can lose it all in a blink of an eye just for wrong click if you get too big of a hurry. So just make sure.
The biggest mistake I ever did in crypto was not believing in the beginning.
Yeah. Mine was persistence. I wanted to buy Bitcoin and couldn't find it in the beginning. Couldn't find a way to get a hold of it, And I wish I had been more persistent. I pretty much gave up, and I wish I hadn't. Because
I wish I would have bought $100 worth of Bitcoin when I found out about Bitcoin, because there was like millions for a few hundred for $200. I remember I remember reading the source code of the beginnings of the contract. And it's like, what are they trying to do? They're trying to take the money out of the government. And I'm like, yeah, that's never going to work. Yeah, eat my words, huh?
Yeah, the government doesn't like it, but
Regulation is coming.
That's right.
It's coming.
It's coming. And some of it I'm okay with, to be honest, and some of it not. It just depends. I think that's why I believe it's for us to protect ourselves in a way that the government doesn't overstep, because the more we make mistakes and allow people to steal our money, the better excuse they're going to have to take our advantage away and say it's for our own good. So
that is true.
Did you hear about did you guys hear about the Mega Millions winner, right? $1.2 billion. Guess how much they get to take home because of government? You would think it'd be like $600-700 million, right? No, net, because it was sold in Illinois because of the state laws and taxes and stuff. Imagine winning $1.2 billion and giving $800 million away, because all you get is $433 million back.
Yeah, you get that. That's because of the one-time payout, though. So the one-time payout took it down to $700 million, I think, and then the government's always going to get right at 30 to 40%. So you can pretty much plan on that.
Most people don't realize
unless he took all that money out and bought, Saitama. Unless he did that, then he's okay. If he not, man, that was dumb.
And most people don't know. With an annuity, that's why the majority of people take the lump sum. With an annuity, if you pass away, nobody gets it.
It's non-transferable. Yep.
Yeah.
Nobody gets it. It's non-transferable. It goes back into the system. Yep.
And I would just like to remind folks, I know we are proud of what we are holding in our wallets. Please try not to disclose how much you're holding, because then that makes you a target. So please refrain from publicizing what you're holding in your wallet.
Yes, and keep in mind that the exact amount can tie directly back to your wallet. If somebody sees the exact amount on your wallet, they can tie that back to your wallet. It's pretty quick and easy to find if you know how to do it.
Unless you're 1,000% doxxed like me, you don't want people knowing your wallet. I put bait in mine.
Unless you staked all your tokens and you have $0 of it.
Good point. If it's staked, that's an extra layer of security.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I staked my tokens, and I also left no Ethereum on my wallet. So.
I left a bunch of Tazuki and some stuff on there in case anybody. I got a buttload of Saitama V1 too, so I left a buttload of V1 on there in case anybody wanted to.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much. That was another Wolfpack Security with the Rise Up team. Tonight was with Ty, Saitama Empress, Refugee, and myself, Junior Flow. I appreciate it. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, help the channel grow. Also, share with your friends. The lives on Tuesday is definitely a great way, and you should definitely be sending this to your new friends that don't know much about crypto or just got in, so they can learn what you already know or what you learned tonight. So please share this video with as many people as you can, so you can help them not get in a situation where they might lose their money. And like and subscribe to the channel. Also to Empress Education YouTube channel and Refugee YouTube channel as well. Thank you so much. That was another awesome live. And Rise Ups, yes, thank you, Empress.
Rise Up official channel.
Rise Up, what is it again? I'm gonna put it up again.
Rise Up Financial Official.
LLC. Rise Up Financial LLC.
This is the link right here. Rise Up Financial LLC. Yes, I couldn't find it before. And then you have Empress Education and Refugees. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you guys on Thursday on the Wolfpack Roundtable, and we should talk more about 𝗖𝗢 Pro and everything that is happening. Hasta la vista.
Bye.
Bye.